you gave the green light to many cybersecurity companies. Was cybersecurity always a problem underestimated by businesses?
Absolutely underestimated by businesses. You know, when the internet came along, well, actually when computers came along, the first threats were basically virus. And we passed around floppy disk. You may remember those things, and the virus could get on them, and that's the way it was passed. And then when we hooked computers together with a network, then they would share on the local network. And then when the internet happened, when Tim Berners-Lee came up with the World Wide Web, suddenly we were connecting computers across the globe. And there was no protection. And if a computer was sick in London, it could infect a computer in New York. Pause that. When I was at Sun, we were on the ARPANET, which was the early vestiges of the internet in those days. So the concept of networking and all the issues involved there, I had lived with at Sun. And being an engineer by training, I was always technical, always mucking around. So I had done a deal called Spyglass at Venrock. It was one of the first browser companies. Mosaic browser was the one that we did from NCSA. But from there, it became obviously, one of the good things about getting a winning deal is you get to sit in the perch and look out and say, what else, what comes next? What's the wave? And the wave was a firewall. We needed to put a door on that portal to the internet in order to let people in that we wanted to let in and keep people out we wanted to keep out. So that was a very simple rudimentary thing, very simple. But then it got very complicated. And then subsequent to that, then if the stuff got in, you wanted to be able to detect it, so we did intrusion detection. Then if it was in and trying to get out, we wanted to do leak detection, so data leak protection. And along the way, I was in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people to back leaders in the firewall space, the intrusion space, the leak space, the encryption space with PGP, and ultimately the database protection space with Imperva. So there were like 5 IPOs, boom, 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 during a core time of the building of the internet. So yeah, I greenlighted some good folks that happened to be seminal companies that defined how that piece of it all was going to work.
So you saw early on that this could be a problem with security.
Oh, absolutely, because, well, it is. It surely is. Just a small personal story. People used to kid me and say, "Oh, Ray, how do you know so much about it?" I said, like, "Do you have a router in this house? Do you have it at your home or whatever?" I go, "I bet you I can break into it in 2 minutes." They wouldn't believe me, and I did. And of course they go, "How do you do that?" And I go, "It's really simple. It's not that hard." See, it's not that hard. That was why it appeared to me to be a problem.